Yes, sir, it is visible.
Am I audible?
No, sir, your voice is not.
Am I audible? Can you hear me now? Am I audible?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. I hope my voice is clear, right?
Yeah, sir. And now I can hear your voice.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. And so let's just wait 2 minutes more. We'll start sharp at 9:05. Let me also, I think we should pause it as of now. Resume the recording. So I started the recording, and please, guys, next time make sure that your mic is on. Everyone, I want to speak to you. Only then you can ask me your doubts, and I will help you with that. Please make sure. Okay, so what we gonna do today is, okay, first of all, if the meeting ends now, please join back. It's ending. What we gonna do? We will understand today the entry thing or the monthly stocks, right? How we can enter in them with defined risk. If we are, let's say, doing it in FN, there can be multiple strategies, but we will discuss either futures thing or spreads, right? There can be multiple various options and strategies which you can explore. If I sit and share all the option strategies, it will take I don't know how many days. So option strategies to something that you need to learn of your own. I can provide you the material which you can see. Let's say if you want to very limited, you can create butterflies. You
The
can
Bluetooth device
create
is
ratios.
connected successfully.
If someone is not speaking, you need to be on. Yes. So you can create ratios. You can create butterflies options, right? So, but today we're gonna discuss either entries through equities only, the cash segment, I mean through equities, or using futures and selling and buying the opposite option, or spreads only, the call spread or put spread, right? So those two things we will discuss. So this is going to be our first topic for the day. Second is this we will see the intraday stock selection process. This is very important, I would say, and it will help you to screen the stocks which can have probable movement next day, right? Please write it down, or when you watch this video, focus on this word again, which I'm going to speak. These stocks will have the highest probability, I again repeat the word probability, to give you a directional movement. If not Next day, suppose you have screened these stocks tonight. So if not tomorrow on Friday morning, on Friday, there would be higher chances that these stocks will move on Monday or Tuesday, right? So the moment these stocks appear in your list, they should be under your watch list unless you make money out of it or you give stop loss to them. As simple as that. Until and unless they give you entry, you will not discard them. For an example, suppose three stocks came today in your radar. If none of them gives you entry tomorrow, that doesn't mean that you will remove them or throw them in your bin. You cannot keep them in your watch list and keep an eye on them on Monday as well. If they don't give you entry on Monday, then Tuesday as well. So this criteria is a sure shot criteria that they will give you entry either next day, very good directional move, or next to next day. Right? Within 2-3 days, they do give very good entries, and you will get stocks daily. There would be very less days in a month when you will get no stock, and those days would be like this. I will tell you in advance when you will not get any stock in the night. Right? So I'll just show you the days like this. Such a huge gap down. So such days you will not get any entry. The days like this, you will not any stock for next day. So this, let's say 4th June, and that in the night on 4th June to screen your stocks using this method, which we will discuss today. So you will not get any stock for Friday on the Thursday night. Right? So there would be on these days when you will not get entries. So just figure out, let's see this, such a big gap down opening and continuous down movement. You will not get any stock for next day. Reason we will understand. I will not let during the session only today. And days like this, you see, continuous non-stop such a big movement, right? So how much? 2-3%, I think, two or market move continuously, right? So such rare days, these are the rare days, right? So 1, 2, and 3. So I mean, since here till here in almost 3 months, 2 odd months, only 3 days, and you will not get any stock in the night for next, right? Is this clear to everyone what I just said? Please give the confirmation. Any confusion? I will
Understood, sir.
clear to everyone, right?
Yes, sir. Got it. Got it, sir.
Great.
Okay,
So,
sir. Clear, sir.
all right.
No
Now,
continue.
all right. Now we are coming back to our first thing, which we have planned for the day, that entries on monthly stock levels, right? How many of you have practiced this? First of all, this monthly stock level sheet which I shared. One by one, can you please give your confirmation that you have at least tried and find out at least one or two stocks and kept it in your watch list? How many of you have done it? Let me ask one by one.
I have
Madan,
done.
Madan, have you done? You can write in the chat, Madan. Abhishek, I know you have done. Bhaskar, sir. Watching it, Madan saying. Faiz, sir. Anil, sir. Jiva.
No, sir.
Guys, please.
I didn't practice. I didn't practice, sir. Praise.
Okay. Vikas, sir, you have not done. And then Vaibhav, you
I
have been doing.
created the watch
Sir.
list and
Sorry. Someone was saying something.
Sir, I was
Guys,
saying,
I'm audible.
yeah, I
Yeah.
created the watch list and
Okay.
mark the entry levels and down, I mean up and down levels.
Okay. So, Anil sir, keep it limited to 2-3 stocks only, right? Because in August we have 28 odd stocks. Just find out your best 2-3 stocks and keep watching them, right? No need to
Sir,
monitor all these
how
stocks.
how to narrow the number, sir? I mean how to further how to do that, sir?
Sir, see, stocks like this should be on your radar, which are in anything, right? Anywhere when you go, always give preference to such type of stocks which are in consolidation. Always
Okay,
give
sir.
preference to such stocks. Always. Do not give preference to these stocks who are non-stop running and running. Let me show you the example. Because these stocks have extreme volatility. Right? I mean, they will not give you what is this? They will not give you very decent entries and RRs. Now see what what can you say? Non-stop rally. There is no consolidation. Unstoppable rally it is doing. It has crossed this. We will discuss the entry, but I'm just telling you that's my choice. I mean that's my way of narrowing down this stuff. I'm not saying this is bad, but I am saying that's my way of narrowing down the stock. You see this. Why I included Davis Lab because I saw a consolidation here. Right? So that's my way of
Right, sir.
to these stocks, which you can utilize.
Okay, sir.
Right? So and see this very small. So this is a consolidation, right? Within our levels. It is not jumping here and out. It is coming down, but you can see it. You can create easily the consolidation, right? It is not running in a one go. It is not running in a one go. It is giving a stoppage every. So these are the things which you can give preference to. See this a good consolidation, consolidation here, right? So these are the things which you can use to narrow down. This is one way to narrow. Now coming to the entry point for the monthly stock selection level. Okay, you guys watching. Now, guys, for the entry purpose, people who do not have exposure to, let me first open the sheet and let's calculate it in front of you. What exactly the stop loss is going to be in Glenmark, right? Just so Glenmark is there, right? And just right Glenmark here. And let us, can someone tell me what shall I do to start with this Glenmark? Let's delete everything. So let's say Glenmark came in August. What should be the next step? Can someone please tell me quickly?
So we will count 8 days from the starting day, like 1st of August.
1st of August is this, and
Yes.
8th of
And
August is this, right?
no, sir,
So
eight
what
candles,
should I mark?
sir. 8 candles, sir. Not the date, but 8 candles. We need 8 candles. It's
Like, no, sir, date,
yeah.
not 8 candles, 8 days till 8th of August, not 8 candles. This is, don't confuse yourselves, please. You have to consider the
Okay,
date.
sir.
So if suppose 8th August was a Sunday, then consider 9th August, the way we did in July. But here, 1st August and 8th August both were working days, right? Both were
Okay, sir.
market was open on both the days. So you need to consider the dates, 1st August and this 8th August. Don't be confused with number of candles. we are considering the dates here. Right, sir? One
Right,
is
sir.
here,
Right, sir.
eight is here.
Now,
Okay.
now we will mark the highest high and the lowest low.
So this is the highest hill, correct? And this is the lowest low, right? Are we all on same page? Respond, guys.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
we will. Okay. Now we will put these numbers. So 1406.4, that is low. 1406.4, and the next is 1483. 1483. So my entry upside is 1521.5. This is going to be my left side, and my entry downside is going to be this 1368.2. Okay, this is my entry downside, and I have a. So what the probability is that you can take reversal trade in intraday, but do not create swing trade for reversal, like from here till here, because you never know from which point it can take back the reverse and start going back again to upside. What this scenario shows that stock is in good upside momentum. It has reached this point. Now the probability says that it should break upside and go up. I trade directional as we discussed last time. I want to take a directional entry if going upside, or I will wait it to come back here, and if I will see any down move, then I will sit there, right? I again repeat, you guys can do intraday reversal trades because we have a point of action here, right? This is called a point of action where we can act. We saw this example live on these days, right? On this particular day, that how beautifully we could have entered in a intraday trade by shorting it from a level. So we know that okay, we have a point. If we are shorting in intraday, boss, at any cost, 152, 1.50 is my stop loss. And when you know your stop loss, nobody can harm. Right? If you don't know your stop loss, then everyone can harm you. But you know your stop loss. So if you are shorting here, let's say at, I mean, we have entry methods, right? Blindly, so you cannot short. But let's say you short it at 151. So you know that okay, above 10 rupees, I'm audible, right?
Yeah, sir. You are audible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you know that above 10 rupees, if it goes against my intraday view, that means this we are sure that stock is going to up. So my intraday view is invalid and I will exit here. But you can utilize these points. They are called point of actions, and you have to take an action here. Definitely you should. Intraday you can short. And plus, one question which Anil you said that day, if 3 plus 2 is forming in monthly candle. So that would be in Hindi what we say is sone pe suhana, right? If something is forming here, so this will be our swing, this would be our swing. If it is breaking down, then why not short? If it is doing something this, so why not by default go above it, right? We have an entry of point in monthly. We get 3 plus 2 here, go for it. So it is a twin combination of both the things, right? Do not always look for combination that I will trade only these stocks which are fulfilling these condition of 3 plus 2 and monthly. But if both are happening in one stock, feel free to jump for a trade in. Is that answer your question which you asked that day? this get does it?
Yes, sir. Got the answer.
Okay. Now in intraday you can consider this as your what you can call it Lakshman Rekha or stop loss or point of action, right? Act here. Don't sit idle. There is something in front of you and you need to pull the trigger. As simple as that. Right? You need to act here to make a gain. If you want to short, you're not able to see any weakness in it, or on shorter time you can see some formation happening near to this price, right? We all know the formations what I mean the rates right on the top. So this is my top and that is my bottom. So on top I will look for Dhamaka still set. At bottom I will look for Dhamaka buy set. Go for it. You have a stop loss in this, right? When you see a small stop loss in Dhamaka formation on either of the side, react to. Only that will give you confidence. So that's about entertainment. Now what about the swing setup or taking it position? Now we have a stop loss. Let's say if I want to go long in Denmark, my stop loss is 144.75. Let's draw a stop loss line. Right. So it's the process is 144.7. How much percent is my stop loss? It's almost a 5% stop loss. Right. 5% stop loss. Why it is coming? Because there is a huge movement between entry up and entry down, right? There's almost a 10% difference between entry up and entry down. When the stock is in under consolidation, these stop loss would be very small. We might see examples coming right in coming days. I'll show you how. So let's say India Cement is on my radar. See how much movement it has given from entry up and entry. So there is again a 8%, but it is consolidating. It has to be, and this is I mean image which I shared with you guys yesterday. Right, this snake only. That don't miss these stocks. But yes, in Glenmark, the stop loss is 5%. Now, how to enter in? People who do not have exposure or comfort with futures and options simply okay. In 10 minutes, a meeting will end. Please join back in the same meeting. People who are not comfortable with this futures and options, please simply take stocks, right? With in this way, right? So you will get entries somewhere here. I'll tell you entry how to look, and this is your stop loss by default. And you should secure your position with comes to one at least first. What is the first target? 1559.8. Let's see. 155. This is going to be our first target, right? So our target one is not giving us a 1:1 trade. So we would definitely keep setting for target 2 in this case. What is our target 2? 159. 159. So if you are risking 5%, then you should aim at least 5% from the start. And 5% movement in FMO stock is not a big deal. Like they do come and you can say see 10% there. So if you are buying it, you should sit at least for 5. That is for equity people. For FNO guys, always go with a spread. Right? Suppose you want to buy here, like a long entry is initiating here. Always buy a ATM call option and sell half of the values call option against it, right? Half of the value would be the OTM option. So suppose in Glenmark, our entry initiate at 1520 level somewhere, right? Let's say on Monday, the entry gets initiated. So we should be buying something like this. Keep an eye on this, right? So we should be buying this 15-20 call option, and we should be selling. So this the price of this call option is 37 rupees. Now I should sell a call option of half price. So 15-20 is for 37 rupees. The half price is around 17.6, right? So 1580 call option I should be selling. Now this is call option will sell 1580. I will sell it, right? So this is how something my risk reward looks like. 1:2. I have a probability of gaining 29,000 and I have a probability of losing 14,000 in this trade using this. But we will not wait for these losses, stop loss in futures and options, right? We need to define the moment our screen shows us or our position shows us a loss of 4 to 5,000, we need to get out of it. So that is the key to win in futures and options. You cannot sit and wait till here. You can do that in equities because there will not be decay, it will not go against you, it might come back and go above it. But if you are in options, if it remain here, you're gonna lose big, right? So I have defined that if I see anything loss of 4,000 in that trade, I exit quickly. So 4,000 per lot, let's say if I'm doing it per lot, so 4,000 per lot is my limit, or 5,000 maximum is my limit in a particular. So that's fine to accept the stop loss, but I will not wait till. However, in equities, let's say you are buying 100 stocks here, you're gonna lose 6-7 thousand rupees in this trade, but you have a equal chances of gaining 6-7 thousand, and time is not against you. If stocks remain here, there is no pressure of expiry to you that you should not be closing your foreign. There is no pressure from the broker to give you margins. Fund your account to the margins, right? So in equity, initially I said on the very first day, it is a very calm method for equity trading. So you can hold it until your stop loss hits. Don't feel कि यार स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो गया स्टॉप लॉसेस हिट होते हैं स्टॉप लॉसेस हिट होंगे बट जब गेन्स होंगे गेन्स आपको राइट यहाँ अगर आ गया तो आपको अपनी हाफ क्वांटिटी का स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ कर देना ये अगर वहां चला गया आपको अपनी हाफ क्वांटिटी का स्टॉप लॉस उठा के यहाँ कर देना है और बाकी हाफ का यहाँ कर देना है This is how in equity you can trade. In FNO, you cannot do that because you will not be trading with 10 lots of fall selling and 10 lots of fall buying. You cannot do that because see margin to यहाँ पे कम 26,000 only. But the risk is also good. If you see here, what is our stop loss? It is 1440. Suppose if price go to 1440, right? Here, 1440 C on my screen. This I am gonna see 6,343 rupees in a single day, right? So I cannot be at that. And if it goes slowly, not in a day, I'm gonna lose 14,000 rupees in this trade by end of this month, right? However, if I'm trading in equity, I'm buying 100 stocks or 150 stocks as per my risk management. So I will not lose that much, even if the stock stays here throughout the August and gives a blast in September. So I can enjoy the equities using this method. Is this clear to everyone? This is the risk management approach. Equities is always better to hold and trade. Options and futures are to gain the momentum, to earn a momentum. So there is a 50-50 probability that stock will go in a very fast move upside or it can give you entry, you can stay here. So this is not, nobody can predict, but in equity, that is the advantage. Now, coming to the entry, how we should be entering in these stocks. I have defined my method of entering. I always want a candle forming, breaking my level, which have a very small wick or equal to no wick on upside, first of all, right? And the body should be greater than wick at any time. Let me show you an example here. This is my method. I want something like this on top. There will be a wick, but I don't want to enter something like this. If this is my level and this is how a candle closed above my level, I am not confident to enter in this trade, right? One more example on downside, I want to enter something like this. I don't want to enter something like this. This is not my method to enter. This is my method to enter. This is not my method to enter. This is my method to enter, right? I will not enter here. I will not enter here. I will enter here or either here. So you need to figure out how the candle is forming, and this is all about 30 minutes. I have to wait for 30 minutes to see such candles, right? I will wait for 30 minutes. The moment prices are approaching, I will see the reaction here for 30 minutes. Then I will enter. If such candle is forming, then I will enter. Just a second, guys. Yeah, I think less than 1 minute is left. Let's rejoin on the same link, right? I'm stopping it.